I had the pleasure recently of meeting with Steve Risbridger of Reynolds and Rowella. Steve is a CPA, he's a finance guy, has had a great career helping people with their financial issues, taxes, and planning. One of the things that Steve loves to do is to help individuals, people who own closely held companies, to create an exit strategy, a plan to exit their businesses successfully. And he said that he frequently hears people say, I have a 5-year plan. And his response is, a 5-year plan is no plan at all. My name is Matthew Maddox with the Maddox Law Firm in Canaan, and what Steve had to say resonated with me because we so frequently get involved in litigation, criminal and civil, because of people's lack of planning. I'm going to speak to you today about 5 ideas, 5 rules to follow in order to help you to avoid litigation and the pitfalls that end people up in court. Number 1, use your calendar. Make it a tool to map out in concrete terms what your goals are and what your objectives are. Start 2 years from now and back up from there month by month, quarter by quarter as to the tasks and objectives that need to be realized in order to win your final objective. Number 2, the people who are important to you, both personally and in your business, make sure that they are part of that calendaring process. Make sure that you have their buy-in as to what those goals and objectives are. Don't gloss over that with people. Make sure everybody is in agreement as to where your goals are, how soon, and how you get there. Number 3, and this is so huge, we see this in our criminal cases and our civil cases, control your money. It's really easy day to day as you're doing the things you like in your business to deputize people to operate your checkbook, make your deposits, and manage your money. And we see much too frequently the problems and really disasters that can come of that. So make sure that you have your reports that are being produced every other week with your bookkeeper or your accountant. Make sure that you're really controlling your finances, you and the people whom you absolutely trust, not others. 4, when you are coming to agreements with people, don't fall prey to that idea that you can do it on a handshake, you can do it on honor. There's no such thing in reliable business. Yes, there's honor, but make sure that everything is in writing, and make sure that the writing is clear and concise and understandable and legally enforceable. In other words, make sure that your contracts are drafted by a competent, experienced lawyer. And then number 5, don't be tempted when the playing field shifts, when things are changing, to skip going over those contracts and either amending them or drafting new ones in order to adapt to the changing landscape. Don't do that. Make sure that everything continues to be clear, that your contracts mature and develop to match what's happening in your business. So, use your calendar, make sure you have the buy-in from people on your calendar, draft those contracts, stick to your contracts, and those are the ways in which you will avoid litigation, or if you find yourself in litigation, you will be able to abbreviate that process and you'll be more likely to win in that process.